The San Francisco Bay Area. Here is the stage for a truly remarkable natural occurrence. Every year, a great migration is made by one of the world's most mysterious species. This is the developer's Triceratops, or as it is more commonly known, the tech bro. But this is a story about how this specific technology brother immigrated to the United States of America from Canada. The Sound of Music didn't just teach me that Maria is a problem, but also that the beginning is a very good place to start. And my beginning starts in my hometown of Toronto, Canada, where I spent my summer after my travels and graduating, spending time with my friends and family and the best child, according to my mom, Honey the Bunny. But in the month of July, it was time for me to start packing because I was headed to Silicon Valley. Okay, I was finally able to close this, and I even had to open the extender and this stuff. Yeah. It's not fitting in a bag, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna throw it in. Hopefully this can close. Literally, like, trying to close this one made me sweat, so. I never pictured that I would pack my life into 2 suitcases and 2 backpacks and have to say goodbye to the place I've lived my whole life. I forgot I also need to pack my hats. On July 31st, I cooked my parents a last dinner. And then on August 1st in the morning, I was finally off to the airport. I don't know how much of this video I want to talk about immigration, but let's just say that in July, I was really stressed out and crying all the time because I had no idea when I was going to be leaving. Because a lot of things got in my way, especially immigration lawyers. But after all that stress and preparation, I finally got my visa. I got my visa. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. I can't believe I actually got it. It was like 2 hours waiting. It's insane. I also treated myself to my last booster juice for getting through all that. I was so scared about this for like a month or 2. Oh my gosh. And I waited for like 2 hours. And I also lost my purse because I forgot to take it from like security. It was so scary. And then I had to run back, like ask for help. So I need to call my mom and tell her, like, oh, finally. Basically, I got this stamp in my passport and I said that I was a computer systems analyst. I went under that, not under engineer. And I watched the Sonic movie on the plane and finally arrived in my new home. I made it outside by rolling down everything without using those because those cost money. But rolling it through the entire airport, super dumb. Also, before moving here, I didn't just have to find a new phone plan and make sure I had a US bank account, but I also had to find a home. And I did that with my friend Lisa, my new roommate, through finding stuff on apartments.com and Craigslist and her visiting them. And this is apparently the only non-weird apartment that she went to see. And luckily, it's really close to a lot of our friends. Just the apartment in general is very cute and cozy. It's my bed. The main problem for when we moved in was the lack of furniture, so I was sleeping on our couch. Where's this trespasser? But the summary of my first day was just fucking up my camera lighting and going out for sushi with friends. Okay, my first step is to get a social security number or like apply for it. It comes in the mail in 2 weeks. Then we're gonna have lunch at the office. Our friend invited us. Oh my god, I'm out of breath from all the hills. I knew getting a social security number was the first thing I should do because that's required for making credit card accounts and all of that stuff. I love fire escapes, they're so cute, so aesthetic. This is pure pain. Why did they build the city like this? The view is insane. Oh, maybe hills aren't too bad. You get to see this cool view. So after accomplishing my one task for that day, it was time for me and Lisa to go visit the Twitch office because our friends invited us for the free lunch, so that was really good. I did not film it, but here's us walking. Then, because all we had was a couch to our names, we decided to hit up a Target And we ended up buying $500 worth of kitchen things and room things, a lot of stuff. And then it was time for me to go home and build it all. Look at this. Yeah, I just need quarters. Oh my god. And look at my beautiful curtain. The other one's too tall to put up for now, so we have to call our tall friend over. Drying rack with our rainbow knives. Builder. Just barely fit. What? And now that we had built everything, it was time to take the bus for the first time. I almost fell over many times. The air just feels cleaner here. And we got to our destination of Japantown, which is so beautiful, especially compared to the one that we had in Toronto, which was basically non-existent. We went into Daiso to buy some kitchen stuff. And then we explored the two sides of the mall. There are just a lot of nice, cute shops at Japantown. Choosing between Hello Kitty containers. Yeah. Also, you can't go to Japantown and not visit Kinokuniya, which is like the anime and manga store. It's a Japanese bookstore, but they have a lot of stuff for weebs. So manga downstairs. And yes, if you don't know who I am a weeb. Gonna get a lanyard. We also got some amazing crepes for dessert. And for dinner back home, Lisa showed me her air frying skills. I don't know if I would have pizza like that again. I also finally unpacked all my stuff because I had clothes hangers. Outfit. Check. Interesting. That day for breakfast, we went to a little cafe in the neighborhood. My goal at the time was to try to find a really cute cafe that we could all go to with our friends, like in the TV show Friends, because our goal was to live the sitcom lifestyle. Like anytime I walk into a room, you would hear an applause, that type of life, you know? And that did not end up happening. We do not live above a cafe or near any good ones in my opinion, but we do still hang out with our friends all the time, even going to bars on Mondays. Describes me perfectly. Or I love grandma. And we do lots of trivia nights and random things like that. But this day was us trying to furnish our new home, so it was going to furniture stores and thrift shopping. Considering getting this, putting a picture of us. We ended up getting a lot of cute little things for our kitchen, and we found this antique bakery. Oh, the thing beside it's scary. Oh my god, I'm so sweaty. We got my first piece of furniture. Has a mirror. I think you can change the paper or what you put under the glass. I just love these, so cute. We also got some quarters for the laundry because there's a nationwide shortage. I love grandpa. And for dinner we went to Trader Joe's, which was my first time going there. I suck at julienning carrots, but we decided to try and make kimbap because we just bought random ingredients and we're like, okay, let's try. And yeah, it was horrible. I am bad at it. That was the first attempt, okay? Whoa. Turn that shit off. So you guys want to come over? Whoa. So last night we visited our friend's house and they live like 1 minute away and there's like 5 guys living together and we got an air mattress from them. Today is going to be our explore San Francisco day because I'm still like a tourist. So we're gonna go to the Painted Ladies, which are the nice houses, and then also to rent bikes to bike around the Golden Gate Park. I still haven't seen the bridge. On the way there, we saw this cute little famous bakery and this random Korean store. And like a 1 minute walk from the Painted Ladies are these majestic houses. Way better in my opinion, and probably every other person's opinion, are that these are way nicer than the Painted Ladies. I know, right after I take off my sweater, I'm frozen.
Carl.
What's Carl?
The Fog. Do you know people in SF named the Fog Carl?
No?
Yeah.
Okay. We explored this neighborhood and then went to Haight Street to rent some bikes to go around all of Golden Gate Park. Yeah, so I got a call from my parents when we were just returning the bikes saying that they got all of my stuff shipped to them. So I had to get some help to resolve that, which is what I really hate, is just not being in control of things. But that night we went to the office to play games with our friends because there was a game night, and the next morning I was off to get my AR11 form submitted. So that's basically another thing that I had to do, which is a change of address form. And the problem is that I don't have any previous US address, so I couldn't put in non-applicable on the online version, so I had to actually print it out. Yeah, I got a library card too, so I got some manga as well. And then I had to actually go to the post office and send the printed out version, because on the printed out version I can just write non-applicable. So I sent my stuff to whatever, some Virginia or something, and that was almost the end of my struggles with the US immigration stuff. I also had to fill in an I-9 work authorization form, but you have to do that through your company. And I also went to this Korean supermarket to buy stuff so I could try to make japchae, which took forever. I also tried to go clubbing but forgot my ID, and then we just watched John Wick instead. And then I got to meet Justin Zhang in person. Oh. I'm not as intense as you. I have a terrible mic. Oh my god.
It's okay. You want a cream cheese brownie? Crazy. You gonna do a first bite?
My test.
Nice bar.
And then it was finally time for me to take the BART for the first time, to get on the disgusting Caltrain and head over to visit my friend Richard. I'm so excited to see Richard finally. York reunion. I don't know how I have such bougie friends, but Richard lives on freaking Santana Row basically, which is where all the rich people shop, so you can see all their nice parked Lamborghinis and stuff. Wow, it's so nice. Yeah, we want to get a carpet. Wow, it's so cool. Whoa, what a nice view. Oh my god, the pool. Shopping with Richard. This looks so pretty. Wow. Of course I didn't come empty-handed, and I brought Richard some Smarties. We also went shopping a little bit and had dinner at a sushi restaurant where I learned that Richard cannot use chopsticks to save his life. I also forced Richard to try unagi, and now he loves it. And the chef was so nice because he actually made us our own little dishes for free, which was really sweet of him. Then we finally went into this huge ass mall where we had to obviously go into the Apple store because that is Richard's life now. He was showing me all the cool new gadgets and things, and I showed him the fancy designer shoes that I was considering buying. We also tried some Miss Fields cookies, I don't know, played with soap at Lush, and just sat in some massage chairs. But it was time for me to say goodbye to Richard and make my way home on the BART and Caltrain, where I saw some unspeakable things happen that night. But Lisa and I finally got a coffee table that lifts up, so we were so good and built that, girl bosses. And then I hate my life so much that I went back on the Caltrain the next day. Don't drink it. How is it?
It's so good!
Oh my god. Next I put on sunscreen. Yes. Sunscreen lady. I don't know what our idea was, but we went to Stanford University on a Sunday. Say that again, Joanna.
I like Panda Express.
Okay. There you go. If only we were smart enough to get in here.
I know.
Yeah, this is so beautiful. Yeah, remember when you were good at physics? Yeah, back in the day. Whoa. What are these random balls? Well, yeah, we went to, I don't know, downtown Palo Alto is what they called it, but it's like a shopping center. We went to Macy's 20 minutes before it closed so that Joanna could try on all the swimsuits they had. And I ended my first week in San Francisco eating seafood with my friend. I'm so nervous for my first day of work. I put on earrings and a bracelet. I'm trying to dress fancy today, look nice at least for the first day. But apparently my team is all here. Usually they're mostly in Seattle, but they have an on-site this week, so I get to finally meet them in person. All I can remember is that my first day was really fun, and I'm excited to make some more memories in my new home.